this is going to be a lot of fun. Qwuantrezz Knight, who made such an indelible impression on UCLA, its fan base, its student body, and of course the football program. And I'm going to remember Qwuantrezz as he joins me today on the Onto Something podcast for a couple things: for his talent, his passion, and his optimism. And he's got a lot of exciting things happening in his future with the NFL on his mind. We're going to talk about his life, talk about his career, talk about his inspiration and the effect at UCLA, how transformative it has been on his life and his football journey. Of course, Qwuantrezz is with us. I'm Bryan Fenley with UCLA, a host for their radio broadcast team, and then also a national anchor for Fox Sports Radio. Qwuantrezz, I'm so excited to do this with you. And one of the things I wanted to start out with is one of the first impressions I picked up from you is how you attack everything with such positivity. And that comes with whatever adversity happens in football and life. Where did that desire to approach things optimistically, where did that start from? Where was that derived from?
First of all, thanks for having me on the podcast. It's definitely a pleasure to be here. And so that's a great question. So about me, I always been, a positive guy. And, I feel like you can't get nothing done thinking negative. You got to know as a human being that, negative things are going to occur, so already having your mind up, ready for negative things to occur, already thinking of those negative thoughts. I say that I learned that from Coach Bobby Knight. Just reading about him growing up as a kid, learning about him. He always attacked negative things and attack negative things with a positive attitude is what I mean. So just doing that, whether that's on the field, every day. Today may be hard. Get up out of bed. Today may be hard, but go ahead and give all you have. Make it enjoyable. Being here amongst each other. Everyone doesn't have the opportunity, to be in the shoes that you are today. And I know that I'm blessed to be in the shoes that I am. So, I just try to take advantage of that every day and just try to be positive as I can and spread positivity through those around me. I'm sorry.
Everybody that was a teammate of yours, wherever you played, and obviously I've gotten to know you while you're at UCLA, everybody says that they're blessed to have had you as a teammate. Yeah. And one guy who is a teammate of yours and someone I really like and look up to, as I do of you, is Shea Pitts. And now he calls you one of the best teammates he's ever had. What is he getting at here, Qwuantrezz?
Oh man, yeah, Shea, man, he's a great guy, man, and we honestly need more guys like Shea in this world. I feel like me and Shea have a great connection of just understanding each other. He's also another positive guy, and he actually every game he's my roommate, and we just sit and just talk about life, just talk about things, and I'm always encouraging him like Shea, like you're a great person, like you're really good, you can be whatever you want to be, and I feel like, you have those type of people around you who encourages you, to be great, encourages you, tells you that you are just better than anybody else is here. And that's the kind of connection me and she has. So just always trying to be there for each other is, something that we do.
Qwuantrezz Knight joins me. I'm Bryan Fenley. You've had great connections with so many of your teammates, obviously, and you've been to a couple universities, and UCLA is where you're going to finish up, and you're working on, I think you're really close to getting that master's in education. How close are you, Qwuantrezz, to picking that thing up? Because that is super incredible considering your responsibilities as a football player as well.
Yeah, man, I'm super excited about that. I don't know if you guys saw, but I just posted my graduation pictures, and I'm actually finished. So I have my master's degree now, and definitely something big in the family right now. Everyone's excited about it. Man, it's been great because it's not only that it's a rare thing around in my community, but you went and did it at the #1 public university in the United States. So that's amazing, man. And I can thank the education program enough for that just being there for me. That's a great program. They're the people, the professors, and the professors and everyone throughout that program, they really cares, about the individual. They're not just ditching them information. Every day, I have my professors with me, Mr. Arif, for instance, Mr. Arif, he's always there step by step. Miss Aaron, everybody, Anne Marie, Miss Sue, Miss Val, like everyone throughout this program has been amazing. And you got professors that want you to learn and really loves being there and makes it fun. You have no choice but to graduate. So we made up a plan to get me out of there by the time, I was getting ready, to declare for the draft. So yes, I'm done with that. And I really thank UCLA for that. And it's been a pleasure.
The timing worked out perfectly. And with that terrific achievement and with all of those relationships that you made with some of the helpful professors along the way that certainly are role models and will be for the rest of your life, how would you size up how game-changing for you making the move to UCLA has been in retrospect, looking back at it now, knowing that your football career is done in college and you've picked up that master's degree? How transformative was your experience in Westwood?
Man, it was honestly night and day. It was a complete transformation. I get to UCLA, I would say UCLA really helped me bring out my inner star, as Coach Val would say. It helped me bring out my inner star, embrace my inner star. Just really know that, helped me realize that I can do anything that I want in this world as a Black man. I can really do anything that I want. But as far as in the classroom, I'm a A student, AB student. That's great on the field. Like I took it. I just took UCLA. Literally helped me take everything next level. It helped me become a man here. UCLA really builds great men, and that's something that I never forget and never not thank them for. So it's been very great. I'm very grateful for that.
Oh, we're never going to forget some of the huge plays that you made in the backfield for UCLA in games. And as we look at some of your fondest memories, clearly on tape, we have seen some of your biggest plays, your strongest hits, and everything you've done on the field. But when it comes to being with the guys, your teammates in practice, the things that the cameras don't see, the lunches, the outings that you guys do, bonding experiences, things that, we don't see. What are some of those memories that you're going to hold on to the most?
Some of those memories, definitely like you said, moments just hanging with the guys like Britton, Obi, Shay. This team right here, we really, at the 2 seasons that I've been here, I really saw a team just come together as one. A whole program really just came together, man. And it's a beautiful thing. Literally, like lunchtime, great food, just sitting there talking. I sit at every table. Everyone on the team probably has a story about me. So just times like that, just hanging with the guys on days that we're not at football practice. So that's definitely things that I would definitely have great memories from.
What are some of the fun things you guys talk about when you're sitting down at lunch and just you guys have some time, you're away from the field, you get a little bit of time to relax? What are those discussions like? What are you guys talking about?
All kinds of stuff, man. Honestly, believe it or not, we talk about school, just talk about, probably other football games that's going on, other sports, video games, things like that. And just talking, really just hanging out, just being there with each other. Rather that's us not even talking, just watching TV together, things like that. Just constantly being around the guys and building relationships and bonds that, will last forever. You want this guy to feel like, you want your teammate to feel like a second part of you, someone that you really just know in and out. And if that's the case, they're gonna give everything that they have for you, and that's what I feel like this team has. We have a bond that's unbreakable. And it's and when you like that, it's always up for them. So UCLA definitely has great things in store. It's very unfortunate that, we wasn't able to go out and playing this game and get the bowl game win and just send the seniors out to great memories as well. But man, UCLA is a team that's really finna do big things, man.
Yeah, I hear you on that. Qwuantrezz Knight is with us. I'm Bryan Fenley. How do you feel that UCLA athletic director Martin Jarman is almost like a teammate?
Right.
Has been for you.
Right. So so Martin, man, he's a great dude. Like he's a great dude. He's one of the coolest guys I ever met. A person that just want to be like like he's a part of it because he's the athletic director, but just want to be there with us, want to feel he's part of the team. He's throwing the football with the guys. He's at every practice. Every time I look up, I see him. We high five each other, hug each other, like just joke around. Like he's a great dude, man. And we honestly, we need more people like him. Like he's a great part. He's a great hire for this program, and he will continue being great, not only for football, but for all sports. I feel like he's very supportive in all the sports. So
as you continue to be great and as you continue to refine on your craft and get ready for the NFL draft, what are some of the intangibles that you are going to be focused on and that you want to improve on the most?
Something that I want to improve on the most, just training for the draft. Of course, everyone want to get faster, so I'm definitely putting time in. Getting as fast as I can. I definitely want to give the folks exactly what they want to see and run fast. So that's going to be one of my focuses, and just being as fluent as I can on the field, in and out my breaks, low pedal, everything like that. So I just want to, in these last couple of months, I want to take my game to the complete next level. I want to turn superhuman.
What has surprised you, Qwuantrezz, in what you've been able to do on the football field in looking back at your college career as a whole, and how maybe you've surprised yourself in how far you've come and how much better and obviously as athletic as you've become, but seeing the drastic changes and improvements and progression in your game? Yeah, what does surprise you most about your advancements?
Honestly, I feel like, just being out there on the field, when you play with a passion, you have no choice but to continually get better. And, I step out there with a passion every day because I enjoy being here, and I just look to get 1% better every single day. And all of those 1%, is going to finally be 100. So every day I just pick some, okay, I would do this. I would do that today. I would stay low on my back pedal today. I would just look at the dude's hip today, come out the break, catch the ball today. So you got to constantly tell yourself what you're going to work on at getting better, because if you don't, you don't know what your purpose is. You're out there just blind. You're doing things without a purpose, and in life, you must have a purpose with it. And also football. So just having a purpose to be there. And as I, every year, I had a purpose and it showed, just being out there at practice, kind of practice with an attitude, practicing hard, continually getting better. And every game, it's just football. Like, honestly, like I feel like I can do it forever. Like I can't really explain it other than that. So when you're out there on the field, just play with a passion, and I just love my progression. As far as my intelligence, my coaches, they really helped me, this season in the playbook, just gaining more knowledge, whether that's cover ones, cover threes, things like that, just gaining more knowledge on those things. So as I did that, that's when I really saw myself understand what's going on more. Once I really got in the playbook, like the game was able to absolutely slow down, and that's the key to it, knowing what's going on. So
knowing that, and Qwuantrezz Knight is with us, I'm Bryan Fenley. What is the deep-rooted purpose and the reason behind all that you've done? What is powering you from a football journey perspective and also a life perspective in how far you've come since you were young?
Yeah. Well, honestly, what powers me, is my family. Just watching my dad, get up every day and just provide for the family. He raised us to try to be the best we can be. That's just something I seen him continuously do, getting up and going to work every day hard. My mom and dad, my mom going to work hard every day, just really like just giving all they got for their family, trying to help us. And I got brothers that's depending on me. I got everyone in my family. I just feel like it's really time for something great to come out of this family, and I want to be the one for it. I want to be able to help my family live a better life. So that's my purpose. Every day I go out there on the field, I think about my family. I think about how hard my mom and dad works, how much they sacrifice for us. Just trying to just get a better living for them. So until I do that, I just can't stop.
From a grassroots perspective, knowing the work ethic that you take from your parents, what will it look like? And I know it's hard to envision exactly how your schedule is going to look like in these next couple of weeks and months leading up to the NFL draft. But clearly, you are going to maximize your time here in putting yourself in the best position to succeed at the next level. So what does a schedule or a format, a workout plan, putting yourself out there? There's so much that goes into getting your name out there, building your brand. And so what do you foresee that looking like as you build up all of these different things from a talent perspective, building up your brand, getting your name out there, and then working with representation to show everybody the greatest version of who Qwuantrezz Knight is?
Well, honestly, once I get myself set, in the NFL and set myself a foundation, I definitely want to, just give back to my community. I want to start a community in minority neighborhoods like mine where I grew up at, and just help kids have a better chance in life. A lot of people in communities like mine, they haven't saw examples of how to be a great person, or not a great person, because we're all a great person, but how to be successful the right way, how to go to college, how to get degrees, things like that. We see the complete opposite, and having examples like that will really help them. So just having a community center in my neighborhood, having tutors within it, all kind of sports within it, football, basketball, soccer, cheerleading, whatever. So just building a foundation for the youth and just helping them to succeed. I want to help as many kids like me become great and make it out.
And hearing that, this is why I want to do this conversation with you, because I want more people to realize how inspirational you are, what a role model you are, what a mentor you are already before all of these great plans that you're going to do in the community. But even at this point, how many people you have personally, positively impacted from your teammates, from the community, from those on social media who follow your career. And I want to leave you with this last question. What was something that you will always hang on to at UCLA? Your highest moment of triumph and joy that was a snapshot of who you are at your core, whether that is a post-game celebration, whether that's a fun experience at practice. But if you could take one snapshot of the most fun, and there were so many fun parts of your time at UCLA, but the part you always hang on to the most and have that memory of vividly, what would that be, Qwuantrezz?
Yeah, that's a great question. Yeah, I would definitely say during the time we was able to go out and have karaoke. And yeah, that was a great time, man. Just that whole month, it was just great times, because we was just getting closer. But just getting up there in front of the team and being able to perform, everyone was just living free, just being themselves, full of joy, full of laughter. I think my song was "Beautiful Girls" by it was Sean Kingston. So yeah, man, I was singing my heart out, man, and it was definitely great memories that I will forever hold on to during that time. It was smiles everywhere, from all the coaches, all the players, the equipment staff, everyone was out there and everyone performed. You know, the coaches performed. It was just it was such a great time, man. And I'll never forget that. And my last thing to, you know, just pinpoint of who I am. I know that you guys saw, you know, saw that, you know, I gave, I don't want to mention the name, but I gave this man, you know, my jersey, and he's been following me my whole career, and he's been following me my whole career, and I've gained a relationship with his son, and he was going through a hard time, and you know, what his son told me, Q Knight is a strong person, you know. I would love him. I would love him to be here with me. It would make my day to have his jersey, you know, just from what he stands for. You know, everything he stands for is going to help me get through this time, man. For his son to tell me that, man, it was crazy, because, you know, this guy is in his last moments of life, and, you know, he's thinking about how impactful Q Knight is. Like, he's thinking about Q Knight, you know, and that really did something to me, and I just can't never forget that there, you know, and that really touched me. So I'll never forget that memory.
As that moment, hearing that touches me and all who listen. Whatever room you're in, Qwuantrezz, you put smiles on people's faces. I know you talked about the smiles you feel from the karaoke, but that's just the aura and the presence that you have. It's charm, and it's this insatiable desire to succeed, and that fighting spirit, which is so motivating, that is, for so many people, including myself, who look at you as such a role model. Qwuantrezz Knight, I am so excited for you in these next couple of months and following you. And let's do this again, man. Thank you for all you do. Thank you for inspiring so many people and making this world a better place. And man, you've got some game on the field as well. Appreciate you so much. I'm Bryan Fenley.
All right. Thank you so much, man. Thank you for having me.